Hi, writers. So you guys have been working super hard on your fairy tales. And today we're going to be talking about something to kick them up a notch and make them even better. So right now, I'm going to say some words and phrases out loud. And if you know them, feel free to say them along with me. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Sound familiar? What about this one? Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Do you know that one? What about trip, trap? Who's that walking on my bridge? It is I, the littlest Billy Goat Gruff. Know that one? What about this one? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the loveliest of them all? What about this one? Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. What about this one? Grandma, what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my dear. Grandma, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. All of these famous phrases from fairy tales are called refrains, and your fairy tales would not be complete without them. So today I'm going to teach you that fairy tales are meant to be read out loud and said out loud and story told in ways that make listeners squeal and shiver and get excited. And at these exciting parts, these are when there are these repeated refrains, these famous sayings that add to the tension and add to the story. And throughout, the story is written so that listeners will feel what the writers want them to feel. They'll feel how the characters are feeling. And they'll see what the characters see, what the writer wants them to see. So your goal today is to come up with a refrain or a saying that you can add to your fairy tale. So even if you think you're done with your fairy tale, you're not. You're going to go back in and add in this famous saying. And remember, for it to be famous, it needs to be repeated in different instances. So it's not just said once. You're going to go in and say it a few times. I also really want you guys to remember to add lots and lots of details. So for example, if I am writing 3 Billy Goats Gruff and I'm talking about the meadow that the goats are in, I'm not just going to say the goats were eating grass in a meadow. Boring. What does that meadow look like? Everybody right now, close your eyes and picture a meadow. What do you see? I see lush green grass that looks like emerald sparkling. I also see little dandelion puffs throughout, some wildflowers. Those things you picture in your mind, you need to put in your writing. So that way your readers picture it too. Same thing, your readers need to feel the way your characters are feeling. So for example, again, if I was writing 3 Billy Goats Gruff, and when the Billy Goats are going over the bridge and the troll comes out, he's obviously really scared. I'm not just going to say, the goat was scared. Or the wolf popped out and Little Red Riding Hood was scared. Were her hands shaking? Were her knees trembling? Were her teeth chattering? Remember at the beginning of the year when we did Show Don't Tell? I want you guys to incorporate that again. So your job today, go back, add a refrain throughout that famous saying in different parts. I also want you to go back and add lots of details. Allow me and Mrs. Johnson to picture exactly where your fairy tale takes place and everything that's happened and feel the way your characters are feeling. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Off you go, writers.